Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hey, Facebook, how you guys doing? It's me, the one and only Natural Lady Boss L Boogie, and I'm back with Friday Freedom, Financial Freedom Friday here at Club Credit and Chill. As you can hear, I went back to Trinidad. I was like, there's no way that Friday could be anything else but soca music. So I'm back in Trinidad thinking about all the time I had so much fun. I don't want to be here. If I could take my family and we go there, we're straight. So let's see if I can open up my camera. My screen, so to speak. It's actually working right now. Oh, yes, everything is working. You guys, I'm going live right now. I've been live all week. But what I want you to do is make sure that you're sharing this broadcast, because I will be talking about building your credit and credit card offers. So a lot of people say that I don't need to fix my credit, I need to build my credit. But that's what I'm going to be talking about today here with the Power Mommy Moves with me, the one and only Natural Lady Boss L Boogie. So, like I said, share this broadcast. Come in, make sure you have your drinks. I told y'all that I was making a special brew, and I made a special brew. I made a very special brew. If I'm saying it's powerful and I made it, so I know it's powerful, because usually I could drink it and be like, that's not strong. And somebody else would drink it and be like, yes, it is. So it's here. It's here. So we're going to go and play. We're not playing that. All right. So give me a second. I don't know what happened. So I do not own the rights to the music. I'm just playing the music. I love songs. I love soca. It was between soca and old school R&B. That's where my first love of music came in, and then everything just followed in after that. One of my favorite soca artists, Mr. Lyrical, do like that. So we're going to get ready to get started while I pour my concoction. When I say this is all I can drink right now, this is all I can drink. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to be talking about these credit card offers as well as getting your credit built. So, what you're going to do right now is make sure you have your pen and your notebook that you've had all week, because we're getting started right now. So, I'm going to talk about the credit card offers that Nove has available. But there's no one size that fits all for everybody. Everybody's different. They have different financial background, so to speak, when it comes to how they need to build credit, if they need to build credit or even get a credit card. So, but Nove has compiled a list of cards in different categories. So the categories that we have is balance transfers, cashback, business, travel, airline. You could get 0% APR, rewards with your credit cards. You can get a secure credit card, limited no history, and credit cards that if you have bad credit. So what we recommend is these cards. We recommend these cards, but we recommend using them financially responsibly. That's why you'll become a Nove customer. Hold on one second. My phone, not my camera. So let me fix this real quick. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, so you're going to use these responsibly, and you're going to maintain revolving credit of less than 30%. So people think that, it's okay once you get this credit card to max it out or just spend it frivolously, and when you get your statement in the mail and they tell you, oh, just pay $25, but you've already spent $1,000, that $25 hasn't even made a dent in what you actually owe. It's barely even paying the interest amount, so to speak. Hey, Miss Friday Goins, how you doing? Yeah, run up your credit. You got good credit, and it's getting even better. So I got you on that though. My music went down for the background. I have to play my soca. But as I'm getting that together, thank you for joining the broadcast again. I don't know what happened. I got my tablet working. Now my laptop stopped working. I'm not understanding. So let me try this while I'm getting everything set up again. It's going. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's get back to it. So what are the factors you need to consider when it comes to getting a credit card, right? So there's like 7 questions that you need to ask yourself. The first question is, do you want to build credit? Is this the reason why you're getting a credit card? So you want to check with the issuer to make sure that if this is the reason that you want to get a credit card, that they are reporting to the 3 credit bureaus, which is Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. If the credit card is not reporting to all 3 credit bureaus and you're trying to build your credit, then it's not really much of a good credit card for you to use or to get, right? So another question you want to ask yourself is, do I want to pay a lot, or will I pay a lot in interest and fees? And if that's another question that you have for yourself, a balance transfer card is going to help you take away the sharp edges of credit card debt, right? But then you have to make sure to pay that whole balance off before that 0% APR, which is your annual percentage rate, ends. So you get an offer in the beginning of 0%. You have to make sure that your balance is paid before the offer ends. So that's why you only want to use up to 30%. You really don't even want to use the full 30, but you might be using that card as an emergency. So your 30% could be up to that. So of $1,000, the next question you want to ask yourself is, are you willing to strategize your spending? So what you want to do is you want to see how you can maximize your rewards. So in a 2018 survey, it said that 1 out of 10 Americans have never changed their favorite credit card. And that's actually not a good idea. So when you want to update your credit card, you can use the best card for the best situation and max out your rewards. So if you have a airline card that gives you flyer miles every time you use it for personal purchases, and you have an emergency or you just want to take that flight like I want to do right now, you just take that. Thank you. I told you I was switching it up. You just want to take that flight and you have that credit card. All you have to do is call up the issuer, tell them that you want to use your flyer miles and to head back to that island that I was just at. Can't believe it's only been a month. Gosh. But it's all right. Trinidad, I'll be back. Costa Rica, I'm coming home. Another question. Well, actually, it's not even, but there's other specific categories that you want to look at, when it comes to getting a credit card. So you'll have like, it's actually places that you use. I was trying to get the right word. Places that you use your credit card often, or you might use your credit card often. So you have gas, you have the grocery stores, Target, Walmart. You may not want to get the actual, like the rewards card from there. You want to get the credit card that gives you the rewards to these stores and things like that. So you also want to look at, your travel cards, like I said, with airlines and Delta. I'm not sure JetBlue have, but whoever has like their airline credit cards, you want to look at if you want to get a card like that. Also, with your favorite brand, a lot of these brands now have their credit cards. So Old Navy has one. If you're an Old Navy fan, that's a great way to get clothes and to get a credit card. But remember, it all comes down to if you qualify to get a lot of these cards. So you want to make sure that your credit is where you want it to be to enjoy the certain cards that you want to have, right? So what we're going to do next is we're going to switch it over and we're going to go to credit building. We have so many credit building resources. Hey, Jesse, thank you so much. You stay safe too. You and Scott, love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Nova's credit building program is helping so many people get into the homes of their dreams because a lot of these credit building programs actually double as a savings account. And I have two of them. And I started last year. Well, the year before last, I started in 2018. I started with my first one. It was great. I was like, oh man, like I wish I could touch that money. Then after a while, I forgot all about the card until one day I was like, wait a minute, where this extra money just came in from my account? And I got back the money that I've been saving all year. All year I was saving the money. And you can start out with just $25. $25, I think it was a month. So $25 a month, you save it. At the end, you get that money back. And it goes up from there. You can save from starting at $25 to $250, depending upon the program that you're with. So what you want to do first is with Nove, you're going to join. That's the first thing you're going to do. You're going to join to check your score and get credit monitoring at no cost, right? It's all included in your monthly payment. So, but what you pay monthly, it's like I'm really not paying for credit monitoring services. The next thing that's going to happen with the credit building resources is you're going to build. So this is where you're going to apply for the credit builder accounts to build credit and save money at the same time. And this is going to help you build positive payment history. So what happens is that because it's going to, when it's shared to the credit bureaus, it's shared as a loan. So every time you make a positive payment, that means you pay on time when you're supposed to pay on time. And thank you so much, April. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate it. I told everybody yesterday I was going to switch it up, and I switched it up a little bit. Thank you so much. So much, Queen. I love you, miss you. Can't wait till we get back together and run these numbers up. But like I said, with the building, you're going to make sure you pay on time because when they report it to the credit bureaus, every time that you make a positive payment, of course, that's a plus for your credit. A plus for your credit score goes up, and that's what you want. The last thing, well, second to last thing, so to speak, is you're going to save. So at the end, you've established credit history and you have savings that unlocks. Now, with this program, the different ones we have, you can actually save enough where you might have a down payment for a car, even better, a down payment on your home. And that's how I'm going to have my down payment for my home. Besides my money that I have set aside and anything else, that's how I'm getting my down payment to get my first home. Like, and I can't wait to, like, really, I know what type of home I'm looking for. I'm just getting the credit score together, which is coming along great. Like I said, I got basically a total of 75-point jump last week for my credit score, and I was just like so happy. And I'm not touching nothing. Like, I'd rather use my debit card. I'll pay my bills. That's it. But I have to make sure that my credit is on the up and up because when it jump up again, I'm jumping on that house. Like, I don't mind going into a rental home until I can actually find the house, but I already know where we headed, and we're headed out there, and that is it. Like, it's no turning back. So when I finish this live, I have to actually get ready for a pajama party. And after that, over the weekend, it's time to start clearing out. I don't know when exactly we're moving or I'm going to move, but I'd rather start preparing now since we quarantine. I can't go any damn where, nowhere. I wonder how that would work if never mind. We ain't gonna go in that. We're gonna finish up with this credit builder. I'm saying, sis, I'm just saying it's mine. It's mine. It's already mine. Like, every day I see it. My child already told me. My mom is not fighting me on it. Any other time she'd have been like, nope, nope, nope. Now I'm like, look, lady, you the queen, but I'm the one that's running everything right now. We moving. We out. We got this. I have a whole lot planned for us. So what happens when you get into the credit builder program? So number one, you're going to enroll as a Nove customer. So the person that shared this broadcast with you, ask them about becoming a Nove customer and all of the products and services that we have available. And you may not want to be just a customer. You might want to become a product of the product and actually be affiliate, because that's exactly what I did. I became a product of the product. And I'm not only a customer, I'm affiliate, and I use just about all the services, because I need to tell you guys about the service if I'm not on the service or I'm getting ready to get on the service. So you're going to become a Nove customer or an affiliate. You're going to log into your personal Nove website. You get your own portal. No one else will have access to it. It's just yours. If you give your information to somebody else, then that wouldn't be a good idea. Then you're going to select the credit builder tab, and then you're going to enroll for one of the credit builder programs that we have. And it's like so many. And it's not just a savings account. We have so many different ones. You would be like, wow, like, I have this many options to build my credit. And a lot of people want to try out just one and see how it goes. Some people want to try out all at one time. It's all up to you, and it's all up to how you can manage your money. Because remember, you have the savings account where every month you have money coming out directly into the savings account. Then you have other ones that give you the ability to shop while you're building credit. That one is crazy. Everybody's just like, wow, I get to shop, but you're not going to go crazy and just order everything. You're going to order something small and make sure you make your payments. So when they report to the credit bureaus, once again, they make a positive credit history going on your report. So the great things about these credit building resources is, the first thing, everyone gets approved. Like, nobody gets turned down. There's qualifications that you have, but everybody literally gets approved for these credit building resources. So that means you, that means all of us. The number two, the second reason why it's great things is there's no credit check. What you need a credit check for, because you're trying to build credit. So they're not going to run your credit in order to see if you qualify for this. You already qualify, because what did I say? Everybody gets approved. You get access to secure cards. Some of the cards you get, like I said, I have two, and I have access to the cards. Those are my backup cards. I told you that I got an increase. One of the cards, they sent me a message last week. At first, I got an increase of $50. Yes, I'll take that. And then 3 days later, I got another increase of $200. I surely will take that as well. So now I have those cards sitting there. I'm not touching them. But, I'll use my 10 to probably 20%, pay it back. It's actually next week. It's time for me to pay my bill. So I'll pay that. And by the end of the month, I'll get jumped up again. You also get credit lines up to $5,000. Now that's what I was talking about, where you might be able to shop certain things. So you might want to buy yourself something nice. Like I'm looking into it, and I'm like, what do I need for my new house besides everything? So, once I have my party, I don't know if I'm inviting everybody to my house, but I might have a party where everybody could bring gifts for me, my son, and my mom. Hey, Kim. Hey, sis. How you doing? Thank you for joining the broadcast. I might have a big party, and also, ain't nothing wrong with shipping gifts. I appreciate it, especially because my birthday is at the end of the month. End of the year, at the end of the month. My birthday is literally December 31st. So I don't get much presents. My mom used to make sure when I was younger I got presents, but now it's like don't work. It don't work. You get your parties and you have fun. That's quite all right. The other thing that happens with these great credit building resources is, how many of you guys out there are actually renting? You have an apartment that you're renting, a home that you're renting. You can get your rent reported. That's part of a credit building resource. And we have access to that here at Nove. So you have the opportunity to have your rent reported. Now you have to pay your rent on time. Like if you're not paying your rent on time, it's not going to work. Just like if you're not paying your bills on time, having a better credit score, so to speak, is not going to work. But we have rent reporting that'll help you build your credit. And also, we have business supply lines of credit. Now, with all of that's happening, you have your credit building resources, you have access to credit cards itself. There's no way you should not take advantage of what Nove has to offer. And if you caught the webinar last night with Mr. Rico McCambry, like it was phenomenal. Like, I mean, we got so much information. We all asking like, where's the replay? We got the replay. Now we're watching the replay. We're asking people like, yo, did you see the replay? Like, are you getting some of this money? Because I'm getting some of that $2+ trillion that they have out there. And a lot of people think that they don't qualify. But if you saw that webinar, or if you want to see that webinar, hit me up and I'll get you access to see it. Or the person that shared this broadcast with you, ask them about the stimulus package webinar, because everybody has a chance to get this money. And we need to get this money, because not only we trying to build up for our family and for our futures, we need to build back up these communities, these stores that have closed. A lot of these store owners had to shut down because they couldn't pay their employees, and a lot of people aren't able to keep up. I just seen what you said, Kim. You can come. I'll invite you. Don't worry. You gonna come. I got you. But a lot of people had to close down. Even if you're a small business and you work from home, depending upon the type of business you had, you might have to scale back. But there's so much opportunity out there within this stimulus package itself. The money is there to take, because this whole virus thing that's been going on since last year, like, don't let it fool you. It hasn't just been going on this year. It's been going on since last year, since December. This should scare you into doing something better. This should scare you into like, you know what? I can't cry no more. I can't. I have to do something. This should scare you into building your legacy, right? And that's what it's all about. It's building our present, our future, and we're building our legacy. So what I want to do is I want to toast to y'all. Yeah, this was the concoction I made. If I told you what was in it, you wouldn't believe me that I did it. But as a mixologist, a self-taught mixologist, I did the damn thing. But cheers to your legacy. Cheers to your new home, your new car, your new credit score. Cheers to your new business, your up and running business. Cheers to the future. Jesus, take the wheel. So it's Friday. I wasn't going to be on here long. That was the promise I made to myself. But like I said, I'm getting ready for a pajama party. But before I do a pajama party, I probably need to work out this sit that I just had. So we're going to get ready and I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and take it back to Trinidad, February, March 2020. I can't wait to go back. You guys have a phenomenal weekend, evening. Make sure you stay safe. Make sure you're protecting yourself. Make sure that you're standing. You know, if you're outside or you have to go to the store, go, come back in. Make sure that you're checking on your neighbors. Our elderly, our young, we have to make sure that they're all right. Don't get too close. Don't ask to come over here because you ain't coming here. Because if y'all know how I am. I almost lost my mom last year. The queen can't have no visitors unless it's by video or you standing outside like she's Rapunzel. I'm not playing. But you guys have a great weekend. Make sure you share this broadcast with your friends and family, especially your single parents out there, because although the information is directed towards single parents, it's not just for single parents. You guys have a great evening. It's time to get ready for your happy beginnings. Peace.